Hey guys, today's video is going to be a story time. This is the time that I got this scar on my eyebrow. You guys know the story of the monkey jumping on the bed? Yeah, I was that monkey and I was jumping on the bed with my cousin and I fell off the bed and got this scar. Let me tell you how it happened. So it all started when I was like 3 years old. I was still living in Baltimore in my old house, and I had all my cousins come over. We were hanging out or whatever, and one of my cousins and I, she was like my best friend at the time, so one of my cousins and I, we made up this game in my room. And here's the game. I had 2 beds in my room because I think my sister and I shared a room. We took them and put them really like close together. The purpose of the game was to jump across the bed without falling off, obviously, to see if you could get across to the other bed. And like, I mean, we're not that stupid at 3 years old. We knew that eventually it's gonna be too far for you to jump, but I don't know, I thought I had this one. My cousin and I spent time taking turns jumping between the beds, and every time we would, you know, make them a little wider apart, a little wider apart, a little wider apart. And I don't even know how far apart they were, but one time she jumped, she made it, so I'm like, oh, I'm totally gonna get this. Like, I have to beat her in this game. I'm very competitive. So it's my turn. I'm like, I got this. I'm totally gonna make it across the bed. No problem. Like, I might, you know, be really jumping far for this, but I got it. So I went back as far as I could on the first bed, and I literally, like, I leap in the air. I don't know how it happened, but I was so close to landing, so close, and my foot just barely taps the very edge of the bed, and I slip, and then boom, like, I hit my head so hard, and that's literally all I remember. But from what my family has told me and other things that happened, what had happened was I hit my head on the, like, there were drawers underneath of our beds, so I hit my head on one of the drawers and I just started bleeding. Another thing I remember was that my stepsister kept telling us,
you guys shouldn't play this game, like, I might tell on you because this is dangerous and blah blah blah, somebody's gonna get hurt.
well, I remember somebody's gonna get hurt, you know? No monkeys jumping on the bed. Don't jump on the bed. We didn't listen, we didn't care. I'm screaming. And my mom comes upstairs and gets me, and she's like, oh my god. So she calls 911. She gotta get the ambulance to come over and get me because there's blood everywhere, you know, I'm in pain. She can clearly see that I have a busted up head. So yeah, she did that, and the ambulance came, and she called my dad next, and he's like, you know, like, I'm at work, and your mom calls me, and she's like, oh, your child fell off the bed, and, you know, she's hurt, I had to call the ambulance, blah, blah, blah. He's like, 2 words that I don't want to hear: child and ambulance. So he's freaking out. He's like, I gotta get over there. And he said that my grandma was in the ambulance, and literally my eyebrow was like hanging off of my head. He said that she was so like just upset and like freaking out. But I was a kid, so you know, we're gonna do what we do. I went to the hospital, and thankfully I'm okay. I mean, obviously I'm okay. But I got 12 stitches, and it's clearly still a scar there. I don't know if you guys can see it as well, but it's still a scar there on my eyebrow. And I don't know, it might not ever go away. I use cocoa butter and stuff, but it's still there. And I will always remember that day. And ever since then, I don't jump on the bed, obviously, because I'm like 17 now, but also because I'm not trying to get hurt again. And I advise you and your kids and your cousins and your nieces and your nephews and all them, don't jump on the bed. Don't even do it. Don't do it. Especially if you got drawers underneath. Like, that was stupid of us. Whatever. But it was my house, and, you know, we were having a good time, so I kind of ruined it for everybody. But yeah, that's the time that I got this scar on my eyebrow. And moral of the lesson, don't jump on the bed if you haven't gotten it already. I said it like a million times. Don't jump on the bed. Hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I'll make sure to do another one. If you guys like this one, make sure to comment below, like, and subscribe.